join me for game two. Alright, back for game two. He gets to choose whether or not to go first, and he chooses to play. This hand is unimpressive, but it has a Ruin Blaster and a removal spell and a Raging Ravine. So, a Raging Ravine that we're going to be able to activate pretty readily. So that's pretty much what we want, to be honest. We want to be able to destroy any of his special lands, aka Eye of Ugin or Eldrazi Temple, and kill off probably Stirring Wildwood if we can, or an Oracle of Moldava. So he leads with the Plains, which is good for us because it means he's not getting off to a horribly fast start, which his deck's really capable of. One second. And now we should lead it with the Raging Ravine. He plays a Forest. Oh, one second. Sorry about that. I was answering a text message from a lady friend that I didn't want to take time. I wanted to answer it because she's attractive, and I didn't want to take time out of my video. So here we go. Moving on to, we play a Raging Ravine, and we just pass the turn. We're just setting up right now. Since he doesn't have any growth spasms at this point or anything, we're feeling pretty good about this game already, just because he's not accelerating with growth spasm and things like that. We see a Flame Slash and Explore, so we go ahead and put those on. We just play out a Lotus Cobra here. We're setting up for a pretty big next turn. He plays an Eye of Ugin, and I'm really happy at this point because that gives me a target for our Goblin Ruin Blaster. And he plays an Everflowing Chalice for 1. Yeah, so we're going to be able to blow up that Eye of Ugin and cast an Explore. We don't really need the Flame Slash, so we're more than willing to ditch those right here. We put 2 red in play, and go ahead and Ruin Blaster his Eye of Ugin. And then we Explore, and we find a Spreading Seas, which is going to be good for whatever his next land is. And we just get in there. We made a mistake there. I forgot to cast another land to Spreading Seas as Forest that turn. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Okay, so he has Day of Judgment, so it wouldn't have mattered because we would have just cast it on his Forest and he still would have been able to play it. Slight misplay doesn't really damage us that much. Here we're just going to run out our Oracle. We don't want to play our second land first because we want to see what's on top. We have a Lotus Cobra, so we just run out an island because we're going to draw it anyways. And we Spreading Seas as Stirring Wildwood. So we have another Lotus Cobra on top. So we're going to be getting Cobra Beats on. Hopefully he doesn't have Riki Tiki Tabi. Anybody gets that reference, good for you. He plays his own Oracle, which I doubt is going to live. But he also has another Oracle on top, which is not great for us. Let me arrange these here. Yeah, he has another Oracle on top, so we're going to have to kill 2, but that seems fine. I'd rather have to find 2 burn spells for Oracles than let him start playing out multiple lands per turn, because that's how you lose to the Eldrazi deck really easily. So we just burn it out, activate our Ravine, and just get in there for 6, excuse me, putting him down to 10. This game looks pretty good for us too. He hasn't had any. His only way of finding other guys, aka Eye of Ugin, we blew it up pretty efficiently, and we took out a Stirring Wildwood. And if you can do that, that's why I like Spreading Seas a lot against the green-white deck, because if you can do that pretty effectively, then you have a really good chance of winning. Here, we're going to run out our Lotus Cobra to have some more shenanigans. Play our Misty Rainforest. Add a red. Go get a land, get a green. Or do another red to Burst Lightning that. Play out our Scalding Tarn. Crack it. Go get a red. Make it green. Now we're gonna tap all our mana so we can double activate this Ravine. And yeah, this deck's pretty unfair when it gets going. The reason I used the other Ravine is because if he has a Tectonic Edge or something, I want to still be able to. If he has Day of Judgment and Tectonic Edge, I want to be able to still have lethal next turn. And this way I will regardless. He casts Wall of Omens, thinks about things for a moment, and then just concedes. So we won 2-0 against the Eldrazi deck. That's pretty good for us. And yeah, took down the 2-man. Join me next time.